Hi everyone! So before this video starts, I want to go ahead and point out I say the directions in the wrong directions. Like when I'm turning the steering wheel right and I say left, I know what happens. It's like dyslexia, especially since I'm going backwards and looking at the trailer. And so I'm like talking about the trailer and talking about the steering wheel and talking about the front wheels, going forward, going backwards, stuff like that. So please excuse the dyslexic abilities or disabilities in this video. Just kind of pay attention to what I'm doing. And I will come out with another video that has got a better camera angle. Sorry. Anyway, to continue on. Hello everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how I back up. I learned it from a flatbedder, and some actual truck drivers actually use it. I know during the CDL testing they teach you how to do the straight 90 and whatnot and offsets. Well, this is kind of both. It's an offset and a 90 at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and undo everything. Since I'm in a yard, I'm in a safe place, nothing's going to happen. So right here, that's these Swift trailers in Fargo. There's an empty spot. I'm kind of angled in, but not really. I'm more or less kind of trying to flatten out my side and everything like that. So you want to be trying to get as close to these trailers as possible, but if you can't get it too close, then it's fine. If you get it close, then you always get it on money. But this is a little bit of a difficult one. It's not really a difficult one because I've got landscape for days. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how I do one of our backups that I learned from a flatbedder. So here's your spot. You're going to go up 2 trailers. Oh, a trailer and a half, really. And you're going to go ahead and cut all the way to the right until you're facing about 1:30, 2 o'clock. And then you're going to go ahead and cut again all the way to the left until you're facing 12 again. You want that trailer at an angle, so when you do a straight back or a little bit of a cut, you can angle that trailer into your spot. And depending on how close you get it, definitely works. This might not be a work. So we're at almost 90. I'm going to go ahead and chase it all the way in. I'm going to keep on chasing that trailer. You should end up perfect. Watch in the mirror if you need to. And then go ahead and straighten it out if you want to do it that way. And if you have to pull up, you're more than welcome to. I put a little bit too much of a turn into there, so I am going to pull up. And there's your straight back. You basically just do a straight back. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a blindside one. This yard's actually big enough where I can actually do one. It's going to be a lot of room. Or not a lot of room, but this yard is actually big enough where I might be able to swing that in. And after that, you just set your brakes and everything like that, and well, there you go. So now I'm going to go ahead and set up for a blindside backing. I know a lot of people aren't fond of doing blindsides, but I'm actually not bad at it. So I'm going to go ahead and do my U-turn. Now, if I can do a U-turn in this lot, that means I can definitely set up for a blindside without jacking my trailer up. Oh yeah. So on a blindside, you definitely want to be as close as possible to these trailers, because what you're going to do is you're going to end up taking a blindside and turning it into a sight side. So you definitely want to be as close as possible to these trailers. Remember where your spot is, which is right there next to this Largo LG Cargo. Alright, so you're going to kind of do the same thing. So there's your empty spot. Alright, I'm going to come up to the second trailer, about half of it, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it all the way to the left. And I'm going to swing that trailer all the way around. And I'm going to end for that Swift trailer and that Reaper trailer. You're going to watch the end of your trailer I'm straightening out. I'm going to cut all the way to the left. And there you go. Alright, all the way to the right. I keep messing that up. But then you just go ahead and, after you straighten out a little bit, you can go ahead and chase that trailer all the way in. It's going to come in a little crooked, but after you continue the chase, it'll end up straightening up right after. So there's the chase. There's your straight. Straighten your wheel. And then go ahead and chase it in again. And there's your passenger mirror. And just follow it in. So that one was a little rusty. I'm gonna go ahead and do that again just because I have the time to do it. So if you go past your trailer, you end up like messing up. But yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and do that blind side again because I like the way that felt. So I'm gonna come all the way down. Well, shit. I'm going the wrong way. That's not where I need to be, so I need to turn around. Oh crap, wait a minute, hold on. I thought the blind side was the light side for some reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see if I can do it. That's what you're thinking. You ever get those consignees or shippers where the empty spot is on the blind side? Well, this is what you do in order to fix it. So again, get as close as possible to those trailers. Make sure your trailer is straight. Come up a trailer and a half. Now I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate everything. So I'm at a half trailer. I'm turning the wheel all the way to the left. I'm going to go ahead and go forward. All the way to the left. You want to watch that tail swing, stick your head out the window. Now at this part, this is where you're going to go ahead and straighten your wheels. So look all the way down, make sure you're straight. Okay. Then you're going to go ahead and see daylight on the side of that trailer, which is awesome. Keep going. You want about that much of an angle because when you chase it in, it's going to follow right in. So you're going to go ahead, turn your wheels all the way to the left, and then just follow it in. The sunlight's not really helping, so I apologize. That's why I got the mirror on you. You do that method, you'll never miss. Now I'll straighten out my tires. Give it a little bit of a kick. Watch on my passenger mirror, and then I'll go ahead and chase it in. You can always guide it. I don't always trust this passenger mirror. That's why I always try and do a sight side. But you'll never miss if you do that method. And if you want to be perfect, you can straighten out by just, giving it a little bit of a turn here and there. And that's pretty much it. That's money right there. Line it up with the other trailer. I'll go ahead and do one more sight side, and I'll demonstrate that one a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video and set up for a sight side again. Okay, now that we've set up for our sight side, I actually did one more thing. I slid my tandems all the way to the rear because a lot of shippers and consignees want you to slide your tandems to the rear, so I'm going to show you it still works the same method as well. A little bit of a late response, but it'll work. But now I'm going to get as close as I possibly can to these trailers. Right, so I'm going to come up here to the second trailer, about halfway in. So here's the first trailer, there's my spot. Here's the second trailer. I'm going to go ahead and steer all the way to the left until I'm facing 130. I'm going to go ahead and straighten my wheels. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut back to the left. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. After that, I'm going to go ahead and put myself in reverse. He's probably looking for a spot like, you son of a bitch, you're sitting here practicing this shit. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Not all the way, just give it a little bit of a cut. You see my tandems are all the way to the rear. Now I'm going to go ahead and chase that all the way in because it's already pointing to the spot that it needs to be in. So now I'm just going to go ahead and guide it and then chase it all the way in. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more of a cut onto it because I'm seeing that I'm a little bit angled at the other trailer, which is okay. And now I'm gonna chase it again. It's always good to straighten out your wheels. You can always try it out. And you'll look in your mirror, see that I've got a little bit of a bad cut. It's okay. I have plenty of room to pull forward and do a straight back. Voila. Works perfectly every time. Now, I've only been driving since February. They didn't teach us this in school. They taught us the typical 90, which I find really difficult to do in these trucks. After that, you just go ahead and set your brakes. And then monitor your spot. Make sure that you're all good and clean. I'm angled up with this other trailer. Not angled up with that one because fuck that one. You just come out here and I'm a little bit over the line, but you know what? So is his ass. So it's okay. I'm actually dead even with this trailer, which is pretty cool. But there you go. That is how you do your backups. And then of course you drop your landing gear and hope for the best. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out a little bit. There you go. So that's how you do it. That's how I do it. This is not an educational video. It's just showing you how I do my backups, and maybe you guys can take in a bit of practice, but that's exactly what I do. I turned a blind side into a sight side, and I turned a sight side into basically an offset. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for the recommendation of doing backup videos, because I've got plenty of them that I can show. They're not bad. This is 2 that I can be able to practice right now. So alright, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye! Okay, so I am looking for a trailer right now. The number is 81849. I have no idea where it is, so we're just kind of looking for it. It should be in this row because it wasn't in the other rows, so, and I found it. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how I bobtail into a trailer. And here it is. I'm about halfway up to this trailer that I'm going to. My nose is even with it, so I'm going to go ahead and turn hard to the right. I'm going to go ahead and take this off its stand. And I'm going to wait for it till I see it in my mirror. 81849. Right there. I see it in my mirror. I'm going to go ahead and put it in reverse. And I'm going to go ahead and do hard to the left. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of straighten my wheel out a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit to the left. I'm going to just chase it in. Now, of course, you want to make sure that there's no debris. And you want to make sure that you can get your tires underneath the trailer. And it looks like they're about to hit. You feel it hit the frame. Just kind of guide it in. If you think it needs a little bit of help, you can always, if you have it, lower your bags, let off the brake, slowly hit on the accelerator. Now that you're under it, put your bags up, finish the job. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it in drive and do 2 tugs. And there you go, I'm hooked on. Set your brakes, turn your truck off, and then inspect your trailer and inspect your load. Great thing is I was doing a T-call, so I halfway trust this trailer, but because somebody else had it, I still don't trust this trailer. But we're gonna go ahead and check the seal on it, make sure that there's a seal. The tandems are in a good spot. Actually, I like where these tandems are. Let's check the condition of the tandems. And everything looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and crawl underneath real quick. Take a look at the brake pads. Everything looks good. Oh yeah. It's got both mud. Oh, it's missing a mud flap. Cable tie. It's missing a mud flap, which is somewhat of a violation. It is a violation as far as I remember. Now that my truck has lifted up the trailer with the airbags, you can see the landing gear is good condition. Everything looks good. The only thing I need to do is test the lights. But I'm not really doing that because I'm parking here for the night. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the job on this landing gear. I'm glad he knows how to drop landing gear. You don't put the landing gear all the way down. You put it about an inch off the ground. Okay. I hate these ones. Because that's not how it's supposed to go. They replaced that handle and said, oh, we're just going to go ahead and do something different. But that's how it's going now. That's entirely different. And then we go ahead and put our airlines to it. Electrical line. And service line. Emergency line, brake line, whatever. Here's my paperwork underneath, which makes no freaking sense. It's not mine. Oh no, he actually put it in a Ziploc. You're awesome. That's the insurance for the trailer. So that can stay there. And then after that, you do your paperwork. Hi! Cat's trying to make an escape. Hi! What are you doing? Am I taking too long? For those who don't know, that's Light. And that's Lua. Anyway, yeah, I just want to go ahead and demonstrate that. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. And stay safe out there. Bye! Somebody didn't practice the backup method. You gonna focus? That's a negative. Hold on. He's trying to back up into a spot over there. He didn't get the practice. Really? There we go. So it appears to be having issues. He's got plenty of room to do it. That's funny.